Hello, hello, hello. Hi, and welcome back to the Apollo Justice Trilogy. Hi, Izzy. Hi, Pagetown. Hello, hello. How you doing? How y'all doing? Apologies for no updates this week. It's been a weird week. Not a weird week. I started class again. I'm taking a psychology class, and my mind has been a little thrown because of it, but hopefully it won't be too bad, and I'll remember to post updates for Sunday. I'll probably stream Sunday, or I might stream Saturday, depending on other circumstances we shall see. Yes! Why are you live? I don't know. It doesn't feel like a Thursday. It feels too, like, peppy for a Thursday, if you know what I mean. Thursday feels like the day you need to start, like, winding down more. It doesn't feel like I'm winding down yet. Oh my goodness. I thought it was Wednesday. Unfortunately, it's not Wednesday. If it was Wednesday, I wouldn't have gone to class. But yes, we are back here once again with more Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. We had some... What happened last time? I just remember being a little out of it last time. I believe last we left off, we did some foot investigation, which was not weird at all, which led us to find a couple things. First of all, someone was trying to break into the Maractus Clinic. We broke into the Maractus Clinic, found Alita Tiala's shoes, which were gifted to her from, what's his name? Waki Kataki, her fiance. We also learned that she was well aware that there's a bullet stuck inside of that man. So well aware, in fact, that she was his nurse, which that's not good. That's really, really not good for her, but also for us. So yeah, it's looking like Alita Tiala might have something to do with this. As to why she wanted, as to any motive relating to it, maybe she killed Dr. Maractus to, like, cover something up. Maybe they were like, I don't know. There's like a weird gray spot with, like, what the relationship between Dr. Maractus and Alita Tiala actually is. Like, what? That sounds weird. Obviously, like, they're doctor and nurse, but I meant more like, would she have any reason to kill? Which, it's... Maybe there will be, we don't know. But, like, she's kind of our last, like, suspect, because I don't think it's Stickler. So, for some reason, Alita Tiala is going to be our, might be our, I almost said victim, suspect, murderer. I wonder if it's going to be like a, spoilers for the original trilogy, but, like, I wonder if it's going to be a bit of a with a little bit of a, Hawthorne situation. I guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright, let's get this game a-running. There we go. There we go. All right. Load game. Turnabout corner. Let's just begin. June 17th, 9:52 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it! The big day. Did you get any sleep? No, not at all. But hi, darling. You're looking absolutely amazing. How you doing? Yeah. I went to bed at like 1 a.m. or so. Bitches built like me. Oh my god, he's like me for real, for real. I too would also go to sleep at 1 a.m. Actually, it would be a lot later than that, but we're not going to talk about that. Oh, what time did you wake up? 3 a.m. Oh, okay, maybe he's not built like me. That's only 2 hours, Apollo. But at least you have me. And this piece of shit Mr. Hat. And the amazing Mr. Hat. Here's looking at you, kid. Good luck today, Apollo. That voice. Oh no, is it him? Hi. Hey, Phoenix. Oh, I miss your face. How are you doing, buddy? I hope you're not taking the divorce. The separation too hard. Hey, you get any sleep? Mr. Wright! I was going out of my mind with boredom, so I signed myself out earlier today. Somehow that place makes fake piano playing at the Indo-Chinese pasta joint almost seemed fun. Daddy, do you know who's Prosecutor Gavin's witness is today? I'm so sorry. Take a guess. How about little Plum? Sherman Tank, I have a mom? Nope. Guess again. Oh my god. Jesus. That's too bad, you know. Speaking of moms, you need to find me a new mommy one of these days, Daddy. Turns to stare at Phoenix. Turns to look at Edgeworth. Why aren't you two together? Wait a minute. It's barely morning and you're already at it, Trucy. Get the hint, Trucy. He's a homosexual. He wants himself a daddy. Okay, see, this is why I don't buy their father-daughter relationship. So, Mr. Wright, do you know who the prosecution's witness is? Alita Tiala, your client's fiance. The bitch who hired us? Are you serious? She's the witness? She's gonna be a witness? But that seems odd. Why would she testify against her own fiance? Yeah, no shit. Okay. Well, that's making me think more and more that Alita has something to do with this. You have to wonder what Gavin's up to. Something's going down today. That much is clear. Yeah, no kidding. Well, not to worry. I've got my panties back. Oh, great. Fantastic. If we can't find a killer, we can pull one out of there. I'm sure that'll work. Random killer. We need a random killer, please. Hi, Robin. Hello. How you doing? June 17th, 10 a.m., District Court Courtroom number 4. Oh my god, we're going just straight into your face. Oh my god, Judge, give me a second. Oh my god. Hold on, Judge, please, God. I'm doing good. That's good to hear, darling. Hell yeah. I hope the good feelings continue forth. The court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Kitaki. How is your beard, Mr. Sir? The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution is warmed up, and it's this old house. Immediate beard camera shot. I know. Very well. To recap, while yesterday's witness seemed more guilty than any other party. Well, guilty of panty snatching. We did find out one thing for certain. That unfortunately, Walkie Kitaki was at the scene of the crime.
There were 3 people in the park at the time of the murder. The witness, the victim, and the defendant.
Correct, Air Judge. And today, I'd like to do something a little new age. Oh, new age? I'd like to look at this horrible crime from the outside. The outside? The outside? Great. The outside? The acquisition of the murder weapon. The preparation for the act. Our poor defendant told all, you see, to his betrothed. Oh, the plans.
Is betrove?
No, bitch's fiance! Have you never heard of the word betrothed? Oh my god, Judge, I'm not here for you today. His fiance, El Judge, his partner for life, with no chance for parole.
Very well. You may show the, lucky lady to the stand.
Your name and occupation, Fräulein? Alida Tiala. My occupation is future wife.
Traditional values. I respect that.
Judge, get out of here. You're on my shit list today. Judge, I've decided, screw you. Screw you and your beard for today. I'm not feeling it.
Too many brides these days can't even weave baskets blindfolded underwater.
What the fuck are you talking about? What? Hello? Sir? Why are you weaving baskets blindfolded underwater? Excuse you.
Yet you're here today as a witness for the prosecution.
To be honest, I didn't want to testify at first, but I couldn't hide the truth. I think the forces in his head are getting to him. Time's ticking, old man. Time's ticking. It's the Alzheimer's. It's coming for him. Oh, we know that gray hair. When you first got that gray hair, it was going to be an issue, but I didn't think it was going to infect it this much.
Honesty. Another admirable trait.
Fräulein, is it true that on the day of the crime, the defendant, Waki Katoki, confessed his plans? Waki, you are not to say that he is a murderer, but if you were to be a murderer, you're a horrible murderer. Don't confess your crimes to your wife or your wife-to-be. Don't do that. His plans for murder? Yes.
The witness will please give her testimony to the court.
Oh, God. Judge, stop hitting on the defendant's fiance. Judge, keep it together. Waki's plan. It was the day that the family health checkup results came back. When Waki found out that Dr. Maractus had lied, he flew into a rage. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. And you already know what happened that night. I just don't see how anyone but Waki could have done it. I don't see anything obvious, so I guess you're just gonna press everything.
So, the pistol did belong to the Kentucky family then?
Yes, with regards to this, an investigation is underway at the Kentucky mansion on charges of the possession of illegal firearms.
And the bullet that took the victim's life? Was it
fired from the pistol that the defendant procured? Yes, this has been proven. How can he prove something like that? We actually learned about... I think we've learned about this before. Bullets carry marks from the barrel that fired them, called rifling marks. Yeah! We learned about that in the first game. Or in the first trilogy, I think. I don't remember when we learned about that, but I do remember learning about that. Rifling marks? Think of them as being a gun's fingerprint, left on every bullet it fires. And when did you hear about Waki's plan? It was the day of the murder. I should have stopped him. Trial 4 of game 1. Oh, that was that was the Christmas episode. Yes, I remember. I just didn't think you would actually do it.
Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
I'll be my fucking guest. Cross-examination. Ooh, look at us over there. So sturdy. Walkie's plan. God, I love the investigation music. Or like the... Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Yes! It was the day of the family checkup. Results came back. Let's just press everything. That was the day of the murder, correct? Yes. Everyone in the family received their checkup results that day. When Walkie looked at his face went so pale. But of course, he had just found out that he had a bullet in his chest. So, you were there, at the time? Yes. Poor Walkie. When Walkie found out that Dr. Smaragdus had lied, he flew into a rage. You must have been, quite frightening. That must have been, quite frightening. He was furious. He ripped his report up into shreds. Incidentally, I had to request another copy to file as evidence. A bothersome chore, but one I performed without complaint. Walkie's at an age where he's hard to control when he loses his temper. Of course, that little bit of instability is so cute. What? Ma'am, no. Ma'am, I think people would normally call that a red flag. Ma'am, no. Girl, stop it. That's not good. Great, now he sounds like a psychopath. Yeah, agreed. I'll teach him, he said. He took one of the family's pistols. So, is it easy to take a pistol out from the house? Not really, I think. There's a system in place to limit access. But Walkie's a special case, being the next in line. Perhaps his treatment was a bit too special, yeah? Well, maybe he is a bit spoiled. I hear he's got amazing presents for his birthday. Oh, such as? Last year was a switchblade made out of chewing gum and a chocolate gravestone. What? A switchblade made out of chewing gum? Girl! Sounds like he had a taste for sweets. In danger.
The point being here is that Walkie had access to a pistol.
Yeah, his pistol was a giant lollipop. And you already know what happened that night. Because what happened being the murder. I tried to stop him. I really did. But Walkie wouldn't listen. Our defendant was nothing if not determined, it seems.
The last thing you should do is blame yourself, miss.
I just don't see how anyone else but Walkie could have done it. Ooh. How can you say that for certain? How? Oh! Your forehead. You will refrain from badgering the Fräulein. It was the defendant, Walkie, was it? Who took the pistol from his home. We know this as a fact now.
I suppose we do.
So how could anyone else have used the pistol to shoot the victim? Use this pistol to shoot the victim? They could not. Simple logic, yeah?
That does seem to be the case. Does the defense have anything to say regarding this point?
Could someone else have used the pistol? I mean, yeah. Alita could. There's nothing stopping her. She was to be married to Waki. So they're kind of like peers in that sense. So she could have taken the gun. There was another. Based on your testimony, there was clearly another. One other person that had access to that pistol. What's this?
Interesting. Let's ask the defense then. Tell the court who this other person with access was.
It was Phoenix Wright. No, it was Alita Tiala. Also, how old is Waki? Okay, just wanted to double check. Well, of course, I mean, you, Miss Tiala. Me? But why? You were quite clear when you told the court. You heard about the pistol from the defendant on the day of the murder. In other words, you knew what he was planning. That is true. She is now complicit because she knows the plan.
Objection!
Let me get this straight. You intend to tell us that this lady stole the pistol from her fiancé and killed a man in cold blood on his behalf? I don't think it was on his behalf. I've heard people of doing strange things for love, but this...
It does seem a bit unfathomable, to be sure. I'm all for romance and for supporting your partner in life, to be sure. But I would hesitate at murder.
Well, yeah, because, you know, you would hesitate at a lot of things, Mr. Judge. I'd hope you do more than hesitate. But what if a different connection could be proven? A connection between the witness and the victim. We might find that she had a personal motive beyond wanting to help her fiancé. That would put things in a slightly different light. What possible connection are you suggesting here? You know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to think that the police never looked inside that safe. We were the first ones to get there, so they don't know. I have evidence showing a connection between the witness, Miss Tiala, and the victim. Well, that kind of just gave it away, didn't it? It would be... not the checkup reports. It's these ones, Waki's chart, that we have to read.
That looks like a medical chart.
Found this inside of a safe at the Maractus Clinic. I'd like to draw the court's attention to the names written on the chart.
What? Miss Tiala? Whatever. Why is your name on this chart?
Haha, got caught slipped up, bitch! Well, care to explain the meaning of this, Miss Tiala? Ooh! I'm not sure what you mean by meaning, Mr. Justice. Our warm little fiancé just froze over. I was on staff at that clinic until half a year ago. Ooh! It was boring, so I quit. That's all. Is there a problem with that?
Miss Tiala! You testified that you had no connection to the victim.
No, she didn't say that. And I don't. Now. Now? Quit half a year ago, didn't I? So there's no connection. Yeah, but you just visited. Let me guess. You're the kind of guy who can't rest until he knows every last detail of his girlfriend's past. Stalker Apollo is canon. No kidding. Am I right?
That's not true at all. Why,
Not you.
I embrace the ones I love, past laws and all.
There's no connection now doesn't fly in a court of law. Doesn't fly. She's one tough nut. She probably feels right at home with the Katakis. You left your job at the Maractus Clinic, true. But you remain connected somehow.
Very well, Mr. Justice.
Show us evidence that proves the witness is still connected to the Maractus Clinic. Oh, shit. Well, we found your shoes over there. Hold on, where are your shoes? Alita sandals. These sandals were found in the Maractus Clinic lobby. They're yours, aren't they? Well, who knows? I'm sure there are lots of people with those sandals. So sorry for Orion, but your act isn't working. Oh! Ah! You called her up on here! Oh my god. Your moment of hesitation just now cost you. What's with you? I thought you were on my side. Perhaps you are unaware that toes leave toe prints. A simple analysis of these sandals will reveal all. Well, now we see your true colors. I was wrong to cooperate with you from the beginning. I just wanted you to help get Walkie back on the straight and narrow.
This court thinks you need to worry less about Walkie and more about yourself. It sounds as though we need to hear a bit more about your story.
Your sandals were found at the entrance to the clinic, which means that you went there on the day of the murder. Well, there's little point in denying it.
Very well. The witness will tell us about this visit. Why did you go to the Maractus Clinic that day?
That is a great question. The Maractus Clinic. I did go to the clinic that day. My first time in half a year since I quit in January. I went to warn him. After all, I knew Walkie had the pistol. The doctor always was a timid man, too timid to admit his own mistakes. Why else would I have gone? I'm not hiding any dark secrets. No! You are, though. Because you know what these charts say. You're complicit with the fucking leaving the bullet in. And if Walkie found out, that would be really bad. So you went to go threaten him, maybe. I wanted to tell him to be careful, as an old friend. Old friend, yeah, fucking right.
By mistake, you mean? The mistake we heard about from the defendant. The botched operation.
He was a timid, small man. But I never wished him harm. I just thought I should let him know, you know?
That does make sense.
Oh, you shut it. Yes, but there is still one thing which does not. I'm not hiding any dark secrets, says someone who is literally joining a mafia family. Yeah, you have a point.
What's that, prosecutor? Oh.
No, you're not German.
What's that, Prosecutor Gavin?
The sandals left in the lobby, of course. We can assume she wore these sandals to the clinic, yeah? Then why she did not wear them home? If it were me, I would have worn them home.
I would have worn those sandals home too.
Prosecutor Gavin. So, why were the sandals left behind? That's a good point. He pointed at the contradiction before me. There's probably a good explanation for this, right, Miss Tiola? Say, for instance, there happened to be a similar pair of sandals there, which you wore home by mistake. He's trying to give her an out. Actually, that's right. I'm impressed, Mr. Gavin. Oh, it's nothing. There is, after all, no other possible explanation. Yeah, forehead? No! Fuck you! Pulls out these slippers. Checkmate this, bitch! Oh, what the? No fair! He's filling the holes in her testimony.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
The Maractus Clinic. I did go to the clinic. Alright, I immediately want to head over to the 4th statement. Why else have we got him not hiding any dark secrets? Well, you knew about this though, and that's a problem. Sorry about that. Look at this chart! This chart was found inside of a safe in the doctor's office. Yes. Why would this one chart be in that safe? Miss Chilla, you know why it was, don't you?
Mind filling me in?
Dr. Maractus didn't have the leisure of making mistakes. That's why he wrote up a false report and kept the truth locked away. Bad air doctor. And this is where you come in, Miss Chilla. The nurse who filed this chart was you, which means you knew about Walkie's failed operation.
Interesting.
You were in the same position as Dr. Maractus. Kind of makes it hard to claim no connection, doesn't it? You're bold for a novice, I'll give you that. Ooh. Mr. Justice, you must know I was only a nurse. The doctor is responsible for the chart's contents.
This chart business seems to be quite important. Please amend your testimony accordingly.
Too bad, little attorney. Ooh, what was that? Oh, was she lying? My bracelet's reacting again. What is it, Apollo? I felt my bracelet tighten just now. Your bracelet? Just like yesterday. Like you said. When a witness is unsure of something, their nervous habits give them away. But I can't see anything, Apollo. What? Girl, why can't you see anything? Here, take my bracelet. Then what's my bracelet reacting to? Is it something different? Wait, maybe. Yes, that has to be it. What has to be it? Your senses, Apollo. It must be sharper than mine. Oh. Huh? I can't see it, but you can sense it. I don't know about that, Trucy. I don't have any kind of special power or anything. I don't know. Her dad has the fucking Magatama, so why can't you have this? Listen to me, Apollo. There's a weak point somewhere in Miss Chiala's testimony. You don't know what her nervous habit is. You can't see anything? We need to get you an eye exam. Well, then what do we do? You have to perceive it yourself, Apollo, with your eyes and your senses. And it's up to me and my bracelet. I don't know why, but the bracelet helps. Somehow, touching it helps me focus. Let's give it a shot and bring that testimony down. Ooh. Why would I get to the clinic for a half-year-old chart? So it's in this one, maybe? Since this is the new statement? Hello, Tiala. Why would I go to the clinic? There's no, like, twitch on her face. Oh, I'm looking too damn close. Ooh! Oh, she's like fiddling with her ring.
Gotcha!
Oh, and you can see her hand moving in the back. Why go to a clinic for a half-year-old chart now, you ask? But you know why you would go now, don't you? Oh? I don't know what you're talking about. It was quite clear, Miss Chiella. You have a nervous habit. The moment you said the word now, you used your right thumb to fiddle with your ring. What? She was unsure. I saw it. Now. That's the key word. The chart wasn't part of your past. It was a clear and present threat. That's ridiculous. If that were the case, I would have had 6 months to do something about it. Indeed. Which means something happened quite recently. Oh. The checkup! That's when Walkie found out. Also, I love this like swirling miasma effect in the background. It's so pretty. Something to make that chart a problem for you now. I've got her on the ropes now, I can feel it. Time to strike the killing blow, with evidence! Miss Tiala, there's no use trying to hide it. The chart became a threat to you now because of this, because of the checkup report. Take that! A health checkup report belonging to the defendant. The Kentuckys were trying to get out of the business. Health checkup this month was their first ever. What do you think? What did you think when you heard about this? Oh, nothing. Why should I think anything? Oh, I would think you were positively beside yourself. Because you were afraid. You knew what Walkie's chest x-ray would reveal. Ooh, shit! A full half year had passed since the operation. You thought you were home free. When the chart came back to haunt you. Oh! Oh god. She's a bird. Oh, I guess she's probably like an angel, actually. Hold on. Ooh. I love the photo negative effect. That's all, Your Honor.
What just happened? I've seen some weird shit in this courtroom, but I have never seen anything like that. Did the witness just admit to lying? What?
I sensed that there was a great aura emanating from her forehead. Very cool. So the lady was lying, it seems. That's correct. She said she had no connection to the Miraculous Clinic. But her connection was deep indeed. A bit too deep. Oh my goodness. If the Talkie's got a hold of this chart with her name, she'd be finished. Isn't that right, Miss Tiala? You guessed it. Oh, I love her outfit.
Order! Order!
I did it! I broke her testimony! Oh my god! I did something! Amazing Apollo? I didn't see it at all! Daddy was right about you. Wait. Oh?
Miss Tiala!
It's true. That chart was bad news for me. That's why I went to meet the doctor that day. But that's all. I told him about Walkie and went home. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lie? Oh. It appears this corpse examination is far from over. What? She hid the truth from us, this is clear, yet it is not clear what this truth has anything to do with the case at hand.
Oh, very well. The witness will add this to her testimony.
Again? Oh, God.
And we'll have a bit more cross-examination.
I was so close! You're still close. Keep on her, Apollo. Nothing happened at all. I warned him and left. Okay. Is there anything, any fucking thing I can give? My head on the tail. Oh, cute. I'll have to check it after stream. Ooh! You fucking shot at him! Objection! You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. Also, the doctor's office was a fucking mess when we found it. But it wasn't a mess from when it was... Oh my god, words. It wasn't a mess because of the break-in. Although we need to talk about that as well, because I think that might have been Alita as well. I'm unsure. Okay, there we go. This is about a micro server. That's all Pitch Town. They invited me to a server. It's good fun. Although I haven't been able to hop in lately because I've been busy. Apologies for that. You say nothing happened in the doctor's office. I disagree. Take a look at this. Let's take a look at this bullet. What's that? It looks like a squished up ball of clay. Kind of like you, actually. That's crazy. This bullet was found in the Maractus Clinic office. Something did happen in that office, Miss Tiala. Objection! Enough of this joking around. The police investigated that clinic. Objection! But this was stuck inside of the doctor's safe. Inside the safe? I guess the police didn't check that far. Yeah, well, they couldn't get it fucking open. Objection! But there was a problem. How can you say that the bullet was fired on that day? Objection! Weren't you the one who explained rifling marks to us? Oh, that's true! The pistol was taken from the Kataki mansion that day. The marks of this bullet matched the murder weapon. And that proves a firearm was discharged in that office on the day of the murder. Not bad, Air Forehead.
Bailiff, have this bullet analyzed immediately.
I wonder actually how long it takes to do like actual like rifle mark checks. Oh, I guess 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, a report arrives. The rifling marks on both bullets are identical.
Well, it seems as though the bullet in the safe was fired from the murder weapon.
He's just snapping away.
Perhaps the defense would like to state their position?
The bullet in that safe proves one fact. A pistol was fired in the office on that day. And at the time of the firing, the safe was open. The safe, which contains the top secret chart.
Do you think someone was threatening Dr. Maractus in order to open the safe?
Only one person was in such a position to do a thing. Our witness, Alita Tiala. Get her ass, Apollo! What's happening? Oh god.
Order! 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 Mr. Justice, where are you going with this?
Are you accusing the witness? When have we never not accused the witness? Girl, you should have been... This should have been nothing to you with the first game. The fuck? Alita Tiala knew about Waki Kataki's botched operation. She engaged to him without telling him about it. As long as that bullet remains in his chest, his days were numbered. What if she married him, and then the bullet finally reached its destination?
What? What?
That reminds... Apparently, the Katakis have been asserting themselves in lawful business practices. They're making quite a great deal of money. A fortune, if you will.
Nefarious? So she planned to marry him just to get her hands on this fortune.
Oh no. I should have seen this coming. God damn it. Shut up. Shut up, little fox boy. Quit it. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Hi, Izzy. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Hi. Hi, Soul. Can I call you Soul? Hi. Welcome. How y'all doing? I saw you guys were playing Deltarune earlier. How's that going? Oh my goodness. Solter TT, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome to the family. How did Deltarune go? Doing great. What about you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm playing this game. I'm doing great. I've never been better. Glad to hear that you're doing good. Soul is good. It's easier like that. Okay. Gotcha. I'm going back for secrets. The stream was mostly, was Amori mostly. Ooh, Amori. Oh my god, I would love to play Amori. I've seen some very fun things about Amori. I hope you had fun with that, because that looks like a really cool game. Going back for secrets. Fuck yeah. Alright, well, welcome in. We're just, accusing this man's soon-to-be wife of murder. That's going great. Now he's gonna go and defend her, probably. You keep talking trash about my Alita, and I'll sue you, lawyer man! Huh? Me? I'm your fucking lawyer! Walkie, please don't be a young Phoenix. Oh my god, it really is. Oh my god, it's Hawthorne. It's Hawthorne all over again. Yeah, you said you'd excuse you. Lies, perjury on the stage. You'd abuse my Alita. Those are some fighting fucking words for a 19-year-old. Shut up. Stop it. What are you talking about? We're trying to fucking help you, man. Oh my god. Okay. Oh shit, I clicked out of the game. I think you mean acute. Oh. Oh, okay. That had me really concerned for a minute. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? I think you mean accuse. Same difference. Well, you can't have her. She's mine. What the fuck? Girl, it's just a woman. Please. It's just your wife. I know she's beautiful, but also she may have killed this man. It was me. I shot that doctor. Me. Stop it. Shut him up, please. He left me to die, so I left him to die too. There in that part. Walkie. Just cool down for a second. You keep your hands off my Alita, or I'll... Oh no.
Miss Tiala?
Oh no. I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've laughed so hard. Something funny. Walkie, wake up and smell reality. Alita, baby? Signatures on the chart. Engagement. I mean, come on, it's so obvious. Oh! Damn! Honestly, that's kind of sickening. Sorry. I know you murdered a man, but work. No kidding. Oh! Even for a brainless, spoiled brat such as yourself. Alita! Your honesty is like a breath of foul air, Fräulein. Hey, I wasn't getting out of this clean anyway. So, family fortune is what you're really after. That's right. I want the money. At least she's honest about it. She's like, yep, I'm just a gold digger. Oh, wait, that's whack. I ain't trying to hear that. Shouldn't have done some. Should have done the wedding earlier. Oh well. By the way, can I ask you a question? Oh god. Who? Me? I believe you said you were going to abuse me. No, sorry, Apollo's gay. We don't know. Also, we're not gonna hit you. Sorry. What? Accuse. Accuse is not a wrong. It's like not a hard word to say, y'all. It really. J'accuse! Of what crime, I might ask? Murder. Huh? Oh, I'm a bad girl. Sure. I got close to that brat because I wanted his money. But he was the only one. But he was the one with the pistol. He could have fired it into the safe after I had already left the clinic. What? I would never do a thing like that. It's definitely that sleep brat. Oh, God. Genuinely, how do you mess up abuse and accuse? I have no idea. Wait, but what are you talking about? Trucy? You had the most to lose if that chart was found. But I didn't have a pistol now, did I? Well, you could have taken walkies. You'd think you'd have mentioned that, no? True, he would have said if the pistol was missing. Unfortunately, she's on to something. But the bullets are the same. What happened then? All I've heard him say is, it was me. I shot him. Objection! That's only because he's trying to protect you. Sorry to intrude on this lovely conversation. Fuck. We're so fucked! But the two of you are forgetting one critical point. What? What point? Certainly, the Fräulein wanted the chart. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... Sorry, one moment. Put that up. There we go. You assume she threatened the doctor into opening that safe, but then... Wouldn't she have taken the chart? Huh. I guess you have a point. Huh. Why didn't you take the chart? Wait a minute. Oh. You see? The chart wouldn't have been left in that safe. Ah. He's right.
Miss Tiala,
Yes?
it is clear to this court that you are not a very good fiancé.
No fucking shit, Judge. Color me goddamn surprised. Oh my god. Oh, I'm flattered.
Perhaps it is time you told us the truth? Tell us about yourself, including your actions and whereabouts on that day.
Don't forget, you've proven that you were at the Maractus Clinic on the day of the crime. That is true. Come on! I'm so curious why she didn't take the fucking thing, though. Something must have happened. Okay. The Maractus Clinic 2, Electric Boogaloo. Yes, I went to the clinic that day to speak to the doctor. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. In any case, I didn't shoot him. You don't even have proof that I stole that pistol, do you? And that brat was spotted in the park at the moment of the crime. Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. Huh, that's an odd thing to point out. Now, why would you point that out?
You went back later?
That chart was dangerous, you understand. I needed to get rid of it. That's why I went in that day.
But you couldn't get that chart then, could you?
And later that night, Dr. Maractus was shot. I heard about the shooting, waited a day, then I had to go back. Noisy feet with the cops all over the place. That's right, so she did try to break in. Ah, that was you? Yep. Ah, Apollo! That sound, it came from behind this door. Someone's in there. A break-in. They lived through that window. So you were the burglar. That was you two? If I only had one more minute. Then I could have opened that safe and gotten the chart.
What? That's trespassing! And brazen, at that!
Oh, this is a trial for trespassing now. Besides, can't blame a girl for wanting to protect herself.
Okay.
They are gangsters, you know.
In any case, Mr. Justice, your cross-examination.
Glad-fucking-ly. Admitting the little crime to avoid the big one, eh? Don't think there's anything obvious. There's some weird moments, but I guess we're just gonna press everything. Went to the clinic today to speak to the doctor. How'd that go? Why that day? That brat was uncontrollable. He was ready to kill. And that would bring in the police. And the chart would become evidence. And that'd be hung out to dry. But the police didn't check the safe, did they? Well, they thought the crime scene was the park.
I'll make sure the responsible parties feel the heat. Such sloppiness won't be tolerated, yeah?
I'm kind of thankful for that sloppiness myself, actually. I wanted that chart, but I failed to get it, so I went back to the clinic later. Later. When I heard that what happened, well, I was too scared to do anything that day. So I waited until the day after, the 16th, wasn't it? So yesterday. Of course, you and that meddling kid had to get in my way.
You damn meddling kids! And that dumb dog!
Apollo's the dog.
But why did Dr. Maractus keep that chart around? It was clearly dangerous for him. He could have burned it.
Because he's a coward. The chart was his insurance.
Insurance?
My signature on that chart, to be more specific. I made sure I couldn't betray him.
Oh.
You don't even have proof that I stole the pistol, do you? Alright, let's press this. But you could have stolen it. But you could have stolen it. Could have? This is some new definition of proof. We'll ask Waki. He'll tell us. Will he? No. Waki will not tell us shit.
Objection!
Might I remind you that this is a cross-examination? You might want to keep your baseless theories to yourself.
He's right, isn't he? I love those two so much. That were spotted in the park in the moment of crime. Yeah, but Apollo, you have nothing. Stop it. Don't make a fool of yourself. My God. Well, don't make me make you a fool of yourself. But what? You have nothing to say. This case is over. It was over the moment that brat was seen in the park. What's the point in dragging it out any further? Frankly, I don't think it matters if Dr. Maractus was shot in the temple or not. Now this is the line that's a little weird. I wasn't even so sure that you knew that about that. The doctor was shot in the right temple, yes? So it seems.
Let's review the facts again, shall we?
I love your little snapping animation, it's so fun.
If the killer shot from this location, the bullet would have struck the victim square in the forehead. However, the entry wound was in the right temple,
which is what made us think it was Stickler for a second.
Yes, we heard testimony on this yesterday. At the time of the shooting, the witness was standing here.
No, the witness is standing up top.
Just before the gun was fired, he shouted. The victim turned his head to look and was shot.
Objection! But that testimony was proven to be a lie. Our egregious panty snatcher, Mr. Stickler, did witness the crime, but he was standing to the north, next to the trash can where he tossed those panties. If Mr. Stickler shouted from this location, the bullet wouldn't hit his right temple. Silly, silly attorney. What? Do you remember what you had for breakfast that morning? Girl, he was up at 3 a.m. I don't think he was doing anything. Do you remember, Trucy? I don't think she lived with you. I always have a glass of milk for breakfast. Just a glass of milk? What matters is one thing. The doctor was shot in his right temple. If that's the case, there can only be one explanation. The panty guy was mistaken. No. There was something that I pointed out when this was first brought up, and now I'm wondering if it's true. But his location was proven. You can't write that off as him being mistaken.
Objection!
Then why don't you show us their forehead?
Oh, shit.
Show you? What? Must explain everything. Very well, let's recap. If the witness, panty guy, was standing to the north, then where was the shooter standing? From what location did the killer shoot the victim?
Give me one moment. Oh, shit.
But if the witness was standing there...
One moment. So sorry about that. The victim was turned around, going back inside.
How could anyone shoot the victim in the right temple?
I merely laid out the facts for us. It's up to the one possessing the shiny forehead to show us. If you can, that is.
Walkie-talkie was standing at the killer mark. Wesley Stickler at the witness mark. And of course, Palmeractus was at the victim mark.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say.
Walkie-talkie? Walkie-talkie. I went in and out during this case, so I don't know.
Where was the killer standing when they shot the victim?
At the killer mark or the witness mark, someplace else. This is what I had thought of last time. As the facts stand now, we can't explain this crime without contradicting ourselves at some point. But I know why. The real killer shot from an entirely different location. What are you talking about? I don't see any other place. There was a sniper from 3 rooftops away. No.
Apparently Mr. Justice does. Let's hear it. Where in the park did the killer shoot the victim from? Objection!
Oh! Excuse you. It's time to raise the roof. And the stakes. Penalties are such frightening things, don't you think? What if they were a bit more terrifying? Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's fine. It's Pearl's hair. It's just 2. I thought it was gonna do like a full, like, you will instantly die if you get this wrong kind of thing. Like so.
Double penalty?
Your forehead wishes to take us in a new direction?
Then he must be ready for the challenges ahead.
Ads. Ads. I love the nickname Air Forehead. It's so fun. Challenge accepted. It's justice time. Are you sure, Apollo? The key is the witness, Mr. Stickler's testimony. If we believe that, we know where he stood. My stream speed viewers this one. I got you so many emojis. And the victim turned when he shouted. There's only one place where the killer could have been. The killer shot the victim from here.
Take that!
Yeah, in the noodle cart. I believe we owe a debt of gratitude to Miss Alita Tiala. What do you mean? So fun. Thanks to you, we had a chance to review the crime. And this time, we were prepared. We know that Wesley Stickler was telling the truth. We should have listened to him from the beginning. 3D! The noodle cart is the killer! Oh my god! The noodle cart has a gun! There's just like an AK in the noodle cart, just like, there's an AK that just like slowly points out from the noodle cart. The noodle cart was the murderer all along. The 3G power of the Nintendo DS! Huzzah! Oh, I didn't even see what that said. Hold on. Wesley Stickler was standing next to the trash can when he saw the 2 men. He shouted just as he told us in his testimony. And the victim turned to look in his direction. A shot was fired. The victim was hit in the right temple. Zavadi! God. Oh no. Oh yes. Which direction was his right temple facing at that moment? That's right, towards the noodle stand.
Order! 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 So, you're saying the killer was the noodle stand? Oh no, I mean inside the noodle stand. Objection!
Let's think about this a bit more, shall we? Oh, yeah. Nanaton! I miss Nanaton. You said the killer was inside the noodle stand? Which means that the victim, Dr. Maractus, came to the park, wheeling his own murderer in the cart behind him. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. I think you'd notice if you were pulling someone along. I think that's why he was pulling the cart in the first place. Because we don't know why he was. Maybe he was trying to bring, like, I don't know, I guess your stupid ass? I don't know. We don't know. So whoever was in the cart was for some reason.
Objection!
Most likely you. There's something we should worry about before that. Why was he pulling the noodle stand in the first place?
Objection!
Let's deal with our problems one at a time, shall we? Someone was hiding in the stand.
I don't know if it was hiding.
We have not come this far to talk about possibilities. Let's talk about proof, baby. Show us evidence that proves someone was in the stand.
Can I prove that? I think we can actually because of the footprints. You want evidence that someone was in the stand? Well, I've got it! I've got it right here.
Intriguing. Let's see what you've got.
Sure proof that someone was hiding inside the noodle stand. We have the slippers.
Take that!
The Maractus Clinic, and they're covered with paint. These slippers were found in the trash can near the crime scene. And a single slipper print was found at the scene. Right next to the noodle stand. Oh, and Miss Tiala, your toe print was found in the left slipper. In other words, this is proof that you were inside the noodle stand.
Objection!
Yet there was only one slipper mark found at the scene. Can this be called a footprint in good faith?
Objection!
Observe the diagram. A park pathway runs right next to the slipper mark. The slipper would leave a trace on a cobblestone path.
Objection!
Yet you still cannot say that this is a footprint, yeah?
Why not?
You have an impression left by a single slipper. What if it was on the stand and simply... What if it was on the stand and simply fell to the ground?
Objection!
That's just dumb. You're just a fucking idiot.
One more thing. A noodle stand is typically cluttered with the tools of the noodle-making trade. There's no room for a person to ride in there.
You have a point.
Wait a minute. Wait. But, we know that all the bowls are in the Maractus Clinic as we speak. We saw them there with the sandals.
Oh, could someone have hidden inside that stand?
Hello, I think I might be onto something. Huh? I think I figured out one of our pieces of evidence. In order to make room in the stand, some things would have to be...
Well, Mr. Justice.
Do you have proof that someone could have hidden in the stand?
Whatever, yeah, the bowls. I can prove... Oh no, there was also some pots and pans and whatnot. I can prove one thing. Someone did scheme to clear space in that stand. I guess it would be the bowl, right?
Take that!
This is a noodle bowl from the stolen Eldun's Noodles noodle stand.
Oh, yes, and what about it?
We discovered a large quantity of these bowls yesterday. Yeah, with the pots. In the lobby of the Maractus Clinic.
A large quantity of noodle bowls in the victim's clinic.
Mr. Eldun was very clear about those bowls.
Well, I don't care who did it. Without that stand, I'm finished. All my noodle bowls were in there, too.
Yet the bowls were removed. That night, there was a space. There was space inside that noodle stand. Space created at the Maractus Clinic, no less. Right around the time that you were there, Miss Alita Tiala. Stop! I won't listen to any more of these wild fantasies. No, not fantasies. The worst lies than the spoiled brat's pickup lines. Ah!
I would like to remind the witness of her current status. This court does not consider you entirely innocent.
Show me an innocent. I'll show you a fairy tale.
In any case, the defense has somehow made its point. The witness had both a motive and an opportunity to kill Dr. Maractus.
More fairy tales. This whole trial is a fairy tale.
Then please pull us back down to reality, Miss Tiala. I'll give you one last chance to explain yourself.
This is it. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand that night? And what was Alita Tiala doing inside of it? Time to get to the bottom of this case. Tiala explanation. That night, I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the Kataki family's hands. But Dr. Maractus didn't listen. G-string! G-string! For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. So you knew about the botched operation. So you tried to get rid of the chart to save yourself. I won't make excuses. And I did warn the good doctor. I gave him a chance. I told him that Brat got his health checkup report. And that he was coming to settle a score.
I see. Very well, Mr. Justice, begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. This is the last testimony. Either I perceive the truth or it's over. Oh, we're gonna have to perceive it? Okay. Let's see if any of these sprites are dinner. Dinner's mac and cheese and I gotta make it soon. Ugh. That sounds good though. Hopefully it goes well. That night I went to ask Dr. Maractus for the chart. I had no intention of ever letting that chart fall into the hands of the Gataki family. Oh, this is a fairy tale. It's like the murder of Dr. from one trial long ago. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Show me evidence. Yeah? But Dr. Maractus didn't understand. For some reason, he thought the Katakis had sent me. She's gotta be lying in this one, right? So I gave up and went home. All I did was talk to him. So I gave up. Oh shit! She's messing with her scarf? Scarf.
Gotcha!
She's acquired! This background is still so cool. All I did is talk and lie. What? Show me proof. I'm pretty sure about this one. I think I'm getting the hang of this. A little slip in confidence, they give it all away. The proof is you, Miss Tiala. Huh? All I did was talk to him, you claim. You can't hide your own nervous twitch when you say those words. My twitch? What are you talking about? You have a habit of scratching the area of your neck around the edge of your scarf. What? This is working better than I'd hoped! Her unconscious actions tell the truth she won't say. Habits and lies. 2 dots. Connect the dots and find the truth. Don't look at me like that. I told you the truth. It seems that when you recall what really happened in that office, you can't keep your hands off your neck, can you? Why is that? It seems that nervous habits are unconscious reactions that manifest when someone is trying to hide something. You can't hide behind your scarf, Miss Tiala. Something happened between you and the victim in the Maractus Clinic office. And I've got proof that shows exactly what happened. We do? Oh god. Oh! Oh god! Wait a minute. Did Maractus try to strangle her? Is that what this is about? Is that why you keep itching it? Because there's a mark there. What's that? You're touching your scarf again. There's something unusual about this lamp. The bulb is broken, and there's a red splotch on the cord. Seeing how you hide your neck, I think I can come with a plausible explanation for the lamp's state. Well, spit it out. This talking circles nonsense is killing me. Very well. The answer is very simple. Miss Alita Tiala, please remove your scarf. Ah! This trial is to determine what happened in that park. Yet we seem to have drifted off target. Objection! We'll find out soon enough if we're drifting. As soon as the witness removes her scarf. I won't do it. This is insane. I'm an unrelated third party. You can't order me to remove my clothing.
Miss Tiala, I'm afraid you have forgotten what's already been proven.
What?
You're hardly unrelated. Please remove your scarf.
No. No! I knew it. So I was right, wasn't I, Miss Alita Tiala? Oh my god!
Your neck? Is that what I think it is?
Something did happen that night at the Maractus Clinic. You needed to get that chart back, no matter what it took. Even if you had to steal your fiance's pistol to do it.
But wait! Looking at this lamp in the witness's neck.
She should be fucking dead! Oh my god!
Looks like the very opposite happened.
Exactly. The victim in the clinic that night was this witness, specifically. You tried to threaten Dr. Maractus and he attacked you. That's what happened that night at the Maractus Clinic. Oh, shit.
Well, order! Will someone please tell me what really happened?
That's a great fucking question, ain't it, bitch? I told you the truth already. I went to the clinic that night to warn Dr. Maractus. Oh my god, girl got the gun out, pointed. That gangster knows everything. He's coming for you.
Looks like my clinic's seen its last patient.
We have to get rid of that chart. Quick, open up your safe. Give it to me.
So you can save your own skin.
What?
I know what you're up to. You want in with the family. And if they see that chart, you're finished. Leaving me holding the short straw. But if I'm going down, I want some company. You!
And what happened next? Ooh, tell me the tea. Sorry. He jumped at me and knocked me on the floor. Then
He took that cord.
Oh my god!
How Maractus was serious. Deadly serious. He really tried to strangle me. I must have blacked out. Oh, wait. Wait a minute.
You were unconscious?
So, you were the victim.
And the red splotch on the cord was your lipstick. I didn't want to remember that night. That's why I didn't bring it up. There. Are you happy now? I was out cold. Almost killed. And you claim I then snuck into that noodle stand. But how could I? Ah! Fuck. She did just claim to go unconscious. Oh no!
Well, one thing is clear.
Are we gonna have another day of investigations?
We now know what really happened at the Maractus Clinic. And it would seem that our victim was not entirely without blame himself.
Yeah, we already knew that one.
I'm sorry. I get so nervous just thinking about it. It's hard to breathe. I've told you everything. Can I go home now?
You bear some responsibility for events that day, true. Yet, you're also a victim. This court will owe you some sympathy. This court would owe you some sympathy. Well, Mr. Justice,
No!
I believe this clears up the remaining questions for Miss Tiala.
When did this happen? Suddenly everyone's sympathizing with her.
I don't know what to think anymore, Apollo.
I mean, is that it? Do we know everything we need to know about Miss Tiala?
Very well, this finishes the cross-examination of this.
Oh! Oh my god, rock out! Hello, Jill. Jill Silk Song. She looks so tired of everything, holy. Yeah, the judge is so sick of our shit. The judge has been tired of us for the past hour.
Not so fast. This party's just getting started.
Now we rock! How you doing? How you doing? I want the fucking cannons be Rory! You fool! I have my 70 alternative accounts! Hi, Rory! Hello, hello! How you doing, darling? How you doing? How you doing? What?
Those spikes on your head are softer than they look. Or do you not have the stomach to go all the way?
In what way are you referring to? Troll's hair flips neck.
Prosecutor Gavin!
Balmaractus choked Alita Tiala. She fell unconscious. But what happened next?
He's right. There's still more we don't know. But she was choked hard enough to leave that mark.
Flips the neck.
I'm doing great. What about you all? Doing good. I'm playing this fucking game, so I'm absolutely fucking peachy. You know me, being gay, reacting to these homosexuals. I did bash the judge a little bit today. Flips collarbone. Terrible. Oh no! She would have been out for a while. Yeah! I'm glad that this space is nice. Flips circulatory system. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the follow, Jill. Jill Silksong. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ah. I guess thank you for the refollow. I don't know. But even still, what if it was her in that noodle stand? I think it was her. Alita Tiala, half dead. Dr. Marked is pulling that stand. And a bullet fired from inside the noodle stand. I cry every single time I look at my channel, find so much joy from it. Oh my god, there's so many! What if it's all true? We might have already figured out what truly happened that night. He thought she died and was getting rid of the body? Oh my god, you might be onto something! Oh my god! Miss Alita Tiala, as you can see, we're not through with you just yet. You really want to blame me for this murder, don't you? You too, Prosecutor Gavin.
Me, Fräulein, I only wish to know the truth.
Well, let's go back over what we learned up until now. On the day of the murder, Walkie saw his checkup report, from which he learned about the bullet still inside of him. So he took a pistol from the family stash with the intent to give Dr. Maractus some of his own medicine. And Miss Tiala heard about this from Walkie, so she went to the Maractus clinic ahead of him in order to get rid of the chart with her signature. But then, something happened. Oof. Sounds like you figured it all out. Remember, I was the victim. I was out cold. But what about Dr. Maractus?
That does seem to be the problem. He just strangled Alita Tiala, perhaps he thought to death. What did he do after his crime?
I was just knocked out, not dead.
From the state of his clinic and the scene in the park, I think it's clear what the good doctor did next. Tried to get rid of you. Well, therefore him? Care to guess?
Well, Mr. Justice, what did Dr. Maractus do?
Maybe he did think he killed Alita Tiala. Do I have evidence to show what he did next? Oh, God. Well, I guess put her in the noodle stand? Because he was pulling it, right? As his next move, Dr. Maractus stole Guy Eldune's noodle stand. What? Killing me disturbed him that much? So much he randomly stole a noodle stand? It wasn't so random. Remember all the bowls in the clinic's foyer? Foyer? I don't know. Bowls that belonged inside of that stand? I think it's pretty obvious, don't you? That stand was at the clinic. The question is, why did he remove the bowls? Maybe because the stand was too heavy? Or he wanted to put something in the stand in their place.
Ah! Wait. You don't mean...
I do. Dr. Maractus did replace those bowls with something. Your corpse, Miss Tiala. I like that Clavier doesn't deny the truth. Of course, he tries to get a guilty verdict, but of course, he's like, nah, you're right, tell the truth. It's very, it reminds me of Edric a little bit. Where, like, at points he was just wanting to get, like, he just wanted the truth, especially in later games. Cheering on his crush. Yep. My corpse. Dr. Maractus panicked. He thought he just killed you.
His next move would be to dispose of the body.
That's crazy talk. You're all crazy. Boyfriend.
Objection!
Then let's think about this logically. The doctor had a place to dispose of you in mind. But on his way there, who should he run into but the defendant, Wakikataki?
Objection!
I question your logic.
What's this, Prosecutor Gavin?
The park is a dead end. Why they want head to? Why would he want to head in that direction to begin with?
That's a good question, actually. That's right. He had no reason to go there. Oh, now I get it. It was a trick. That spoiled brat made him do it. He made the doctor steal the stand.
No.
Tell me, why would someone go to a dead end?
Unless the park was his destination.
Oh? What?
Apparently, the defense has an idea.
Tell us, where Dr. Maractus was heading with the stand? Please show us in this diagram.
To where exactly was the victim dragging the body? Is this a river over here? Was he gonna dump her body in the river?
There. That's a river.
Yes, Your Honor. I scarcely need to explain why. I didn't realize there was a river there. Oh my god.
A perfect place to dispose of a body.
He was gonna throw me into that river?
He didn't have many other options, Fräulein.
I believe this clears up all the remaining questions. The victim pulling the stand and the defendant before him. And inside the stand was you, Alita Tiala. And then the denouement. Wesley Stickler, of panty-snatching fame, walks up. Walking around! Seeing the two men, he shouts. And in that instant... 3D! The power of 3 dimensions! Woo! Oh! Girl is just posed up there. Oh my god. So, I shot him. You were the only one who could have stolen Walkie's pistol. It had to be you.
Well, Miss Tiala, what do you have to say for yourself?
Huh. Nice work. Ooh. You mean I'm right? I mean, you've done a fine job dreaming up a story to get that spoiled brat off the hook.
Oh, great.
You're the one who's dreaming! Apollo's backed everything up what he said with facts. If you're so sure he's making it up, give us another reason. Why was Dr. Maractus pulling that stand through the park? Who knows? But there's one gaping hole in your logic.
Oh?
I think Mr. Gavin knows whereof I speak.
Whereof what?
I can't believe she's still trying to deny this.
Is this true, Prosecutor Gavin?
Must I always be the one to point out Air Forehead's errors?
Oh god, what now? Maybe there really is something.
I believe the Fräulein speaks of Air Doctor's car.
The car? Oh, from the hit and run. That's right. The Maractus clinic has that big garage.
And what's that? A green sports car, was it?
Why would he steal the stand in the first place? If he wanted to carry a body, he would have used his car. Ah!
And so we find our victim with a probable cause to steal the stand.
I'm trying to think of something. Because it was damaged? I'm trying to think of the timeline. Actually, wait! No! It wouldn't have run! Because the exhaust was clogged up with Trucy's panties. We actually talked about this with Clavier yesterday, or not with Clavier. Not with Clavier. With Clavier yesterday. His motorcycle wouldn't run because his exhaust pipe was clogged up. The doctor's car was clogged up with the panties. Is that why? Because it wouldn't run!
And our defense without a case.
I have an idea. You know that green car? I bet it wouldn't run. It was broken.
With an excellent counter-argument, Fräulein. Too bad you're quite wrong. Don't tell me you've forgotten what happened to your daddy.
Patty?
That's right! That night, the car that hit Mr. Wright was that green sports car.
Oh, yes, I'd nearly forgotten about it.
But that was before everything else. Phoenix got hit with a sports car. Then it was parked into the garage. Then the panty snatching stuff happened, and it was, the panties were put into the exhaust pipe. So then it wouldn't run?
I'd nearly forgotten all about it.
Afterwards, he drove it back to the garage. It ran fine.
That's right. So why didn't he use his beloved sports car?
A glaring contradiction, to be sure.
More glaring than your forehead.
Quit talking about his forehead. No. No!
Order, order, order! Well, Mr. Justice, why didn't Dr. Marcus use his car to carry the body?
Is it a groan of surrender I hear? Some advice. Now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days. Everything I've learned?
Mr. Justice, this contradiction casts doubt on your entire case. This is truly your last chance. The defense will explain to us what happened that night.
Someone else told the stand he carried the body in the car. The car didn't run. I have an idea. It's all coming together. That night, Dr. Maractus couldn't use his car. Ha! Now you're making even less sense than usual. Not according to my information, Miss Tiala. Put one and one together and the explanation is simple.
If it's so simple, perhaps you can show us some evidence? Show us proof why the car wouldn't run that night.
Because of the panties. Unfortunately.
Let's see now. Panties! Again?!
He's so sick of this shit. All sorts of things come out of my panties. Even the truth. What? Alina has not seen any of this shit. She's like, why the fuck are there panties here? Another crime was committed that night of the murder. The theft of these panties. The latest in a string of similar thefts, actually. But that night, the snatcher was caught in the act. A brave young girl had chased the thief until he hid in the Maractus Clinic garage. What? The snatcher hid the panties before running. Perhaps someone in this court remembers where he hid them?
Why, weren't they found in the car's exhaust pipe?
Exactly. By the way, I learned something yesterday. A very important piece of information. And I learned it from you, Prosecutor Gavin. So you're here investigating?
And I was on my way home when my hog gave up the ghost.
Your hog?
My motorcycle won't start. It clogged the exhaust pipe.
Oh, too bad. It looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could just break from that.
Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Clog the exhaust and they won't run.
My, how interesting. While Miss Tiala and the doctor were struggling, the panty snatcher snuck into the Maractus garage. From that time until the time we found these, that car wouldn't start. What? That's why Dr. Marcus had to use the noodle stand. It was the next closest thing he can think of.
Oh, we got another riff. Well, Miss Tiala. This wraps your doubts up quite nicely, I think.
So it does.
Oh. Ooh.
Where am I? So dark. Can't see. Cramped. The pain. My throat's burning.
What's your problem?
You, Doc. I know what you did. Walkie? You lied to me. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give you a taste of your own medicine, man.
Wait, let me explain.
Fine. I'll give you your last request.
Listen, you're being tricked, but not how you think. It's not just me.
No! He'll ruin everything.
Ooh.
I have to stop him.
Cease this at once, you two!
Ooh.
Damn. Funny. This wasn't the way this was supposed to turn out. Oh well. Too bad.
At least she's taking it gracefully, mostly. There's still one mystery. How did you manage to disappear from that stand?
In the silence after the shot, I heard the witness running.
I believe we heard as such from Wesley Stickler. You went to use a public phone to inform the police.
Which is when I made my escape.
Which is when you left that slipper print.
Dr. Maractus didn't bother taking my slippers off. I threw them out after I stepped into that paint, though.
That was your mistake.
No. My biggest mistake was coming to you for help, Mr. Justice. I believed in you. You and your anything agency. If anyone to get Walkie declared guilty, it was you. Oh my god, she was hoping we would flop! How could you? Oh, poor Phoenix. Poor Phoenix. Or not Phoenix. Oh my god. Poor Apollo. Poor Polly. Can't catch a fucking break.
I believe we've reached a, conclusion of sorts. Prosecutor Gavin, how is Miss Alida Tiala doing?
She has confessed to everything. We're processing her arrest now.
Prosecutor Gavin sure seems calm for someone who just lost. I think he already knew. He figured it out. She was a killer a while ago.
Some advice, now's a good time to review all you know. Everything you've learned over the last 2 days.
I mean, they make the same face, so there's an understandable mix-up. He lost, but I didn't exactly win either.
Something the matter, Air Forehead?
Yeah, he's waiting for you to ask him on a date, sorry. I'm trying to wingman for you here, Apollo. Jesus.
Looks like it's time to announce a verdict.
Not guilty! Yay! Oh my god, look at his spray from the back. Let's go!
Court is now adjourned.
I'm sure Waki is not happy with us. June 17th, 4:12 p.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Great job, Apollo! You did it! Yeah, we did. Somehow. Waki's off the hook. Free to become the gangster he's always wanted to be. Back of Waki Sprite gives me similar energy to Diagonal Chris Sprite. I know what you mean, but also, that is so meaningless and I love it. But I understand. I get it. On a spiritual level, I understand. And he has you to thank. Hey, attorney man! Oh, God. Ah! You're gonna pay for what you did to my elite homies? Homes? Sorry. We're to blame, I guess. You get my Alita back! Stupid pointy-headed attorney with a death wish!
Enough, Waki.
Ooh. Huh! Mr. Kataki!
It's high time you opened your eyes, Waki.
What do you know, old man? I think it's about time you open yours! Giving up the life, trying to become some kind of businessman?
Don't talk about what you don't understand, Waki.
I'm afraid the guard is going to throw them both out. Yeah. I almost forgot this man existed. He's been very far and few between in this trial. If I'm not in jail. If not in jail, wouldn't that be a happy ending? Hey, maybe we can help them out. You know why Mr. Kataki needs to make so much money? Maybe we should tell Waki. Waki! Apollo has something to tell you. Huh? I do? Way to put me on the spot. What's that? Show me the reason why, Apollo. Oh, great. Why is Mr. Kataki trying to become a businessman? To help out his son. Because of the report, right? It's gotta be because of this. Think about it, Waki. Think about your condition. I talked with your mother, Little Plum, yesterday. It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. She doesn't mean... You aren't really... Are you?
I searched the globe, and I found one. A doctor who can take that bullet out of you, Waki.
Oh.
But it's an expensive procedure.
Man, but you got plenty of money already, don't you?
I won't use it.
Huh?
It was the gangster life that did this to you, Waki.
Serious walking jump scare. I know, right? I was so shocked.
I want to help you, and I want to do it clean.
Oh! Oh my god, wait, I love him.
Please understand, Waki.
Dad. Oh, he's gonna cry. Man. I see how it is, old man. I was looking out for Waki? Listen, good old man. One day, I'm gonna take you out. Then we'll see who the OG is. You try to hide in your business suit, I'll find you. Stupid old geezer. Bye. Waki!
No, it's as it should be.
Mr. Kataki! I liked him more without the puppy dog eyes.
I'm glad to have met you. I'm not so good with words, but I know a professional job when I see one. Thank you.
Who? Me? I don't think. Apollo, take the fucking compliment!
Someday, I'll bake you one of our latest. The Kentucky lime pie.
Lime pie? With like a key lime pie? He's opening a pie shop?
So long.
Oh, bye! And he was gone. Well, let's head back, Apollo! To the Right Anything Agency. Hey, since when do I work at your agency? Aw, we make a good team! Don't just stand there, let's get going! It's a Kentucky lime pie. I'm gonna fucking die now. Huh? Why not? She did help me out. And there's a few questions that still need answering. Like this power of mine that she showed me? And my bracelet. Apollo, you don't have a job elsewhere, just take the employment. Take the fucking compliment and take the goddamn job! You should be used to it by now, Nil. I know, but every time it fucking happens. And if anyone can help me figure it out, it's her. Though, I can't say I care much for what her father has become. Oh, that's right! We have to go someplace first. Huh? Where? Why, to claim my reward for Mr. Eldoon! Noodles! Oh my god, they're getting noodles! Yes! Salty noodles. Right. He got his stand back already? Oh, and after that, you can come see my show! With a special appearance by the amazing Mr. Hat.
Oh, it's special, all right.
Please. Anything but him. Oh, I love these two goobers so much. Oh, we don't get to see them at the noodle stand? That's actually disappointing. Fuck! We did it! Turnabout corner. Ooh, turnabout serenade. We should, I think we're gonna see a cutscene real quick. Let's see what we're gonna get into next time. Hold on, let's see what's coming up. Episode 3, Turnabout Serenade. Let's rock! Oh? Is that Gavin? Oh, that's gotta be Gavin. Who the fuck are... Who is that Mondo Iwata looking ass bitch? We love you! Oh, that looks fine. Rock on, everyone! This party's not over yet! Get out your handkerchiefs for our special guest. That's right, baby! The night's just getting started! Oh, thank you all for coming to the Gavinier's Guilty as Charged show. Now will be a 20-minute intermission. Okay. Oh, we're gonna be at a show! We're gonna be at Clavier's show! Oh, that's gonna be exciting. Okay. I guess let's head back. Oh no, we don't want to save. Yes. I guess we're gonna figure out what that all is about next time. Yeah. Set back title. Yeah! Paulo! Alrighty, 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 alrighty. That's crazy, Robin! Oh my god. Alright, let's put on the music. There we go. There's more gifts every day. Thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out with me. Soon it'll be all gifts. Oh god. There'll be no room for anything else. As always, thank you to everyone who came by and hung out. Thank you, Izzy, for the raid. Thank you, Solitaire TT and Jill Silksong for the follows. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you everyone who's been in chat today. Thank you, Jill, or Rory, I suppose. Thank you, Izzy. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Pagetown. Thank you, Soul. Thank you, anybody and everybody who came by and hung out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah! I stream here on Twitch, usually twice a week, usually between Thursday and Sunday. Next stream will be on Sunday, hopefully, unless something changes, which I will let you all know on the Discord server and on the YouTube community page at NihilLights, where I also post all my VODs. And yeah, thank you all so much for coming by and hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!